Welcome to day 8. Today I had played the boss event and then realized that it counted towards an achievement. This one right here. 25 to life. Defeat 5 unique bosses at tier 5, and they can be either boss event or challenge mode, and then it doesn't have to be an elite boss. So the boss events will appear over here. It's a rotating boss on a specific map, usually with some modifiers, but the boss challenge is a little more friendly and customizable. You can choose the map you want to play it on, as well as you don't have any restrictions. But basically, there are 5 different bosses, and surprisingly, they all play very similar. Even though each boss has its unique properties, there are only a certain things need to pay attention to for each one. And so for this achievement, I believe it came out when the 5th boss, the phase, was released. So even though I had beaten every single boss before, actually except phase, I actually don't have phase, but I believe there's Vortex, Lunarius, as well as Lich I finished. So I'm going to showcase how to do Dreadbloon. So yeah, my hero of choice is Benjamin. And yeah, let's showcase how this goes. So in order to beat the boss, you're going to need a lot of money. So we gotta be as greedy as we can for the early game. After we have Benjamin, we want to place down a very minimal defense that will allow us to kind of survive. Depending on the map, banana farms may actually not be the most optimal. If there's a lot of water, you could actually go by boat farming, and that's good because you can build a pretty solid defense with just boats too. So now that I can place down a farm, we're gonna get this going. So here's the first boss unique tip. The alchemist you want to use for Dreadbloon, because in Dreadbloon they modify it so that leads spawn more often. So if you can get the lead to gold down, you'll be able to earn a lot more money pretty quickly. And again, if you want to see how to efficiently farm, this is not even the most efficient. I'm being kind of lazy. If you want to see efficient farming, you can check out my first video. Alright, so we see here that the boss is appearing soon, so we want to start preparing. And typically, for most games, what you want to do for the first tier, for pretty much every single boss, is a sticky bomb. This does pretty big damage into bosses, and it's no different for Dreadbloon here. So the uniqueness of Dreadbloon is that it'll be immune at the start, but we can bring different combinations of monkeys to kind of bypass that. And one way we're going to do that is with the sticky bomb to break the primary layer, and then once the primary layer is done, we're going to go in on some primary power. We'll do something like this. And then let's slow it down just a little bit so we can focus on getting this up, but an overdrive is what we're looking for. The ninja monkey will carry the first little bit, and then after that, what we're gonna bake is a ice monkey plus tack. So this combo is really strong. We have the embrittlement, which will allow the tacks to do a lot more damage. And so, yeah, you should be seeing here that the sticky bomb, you can literally see it take chunks off. Like, that's how strong this guy is. And so that allows us to kind of set up pretty nicely. You can hear all the clinking of the leads, but that's no big deal. Once that falls, it becomes military, but you can tell this combo is not getting stopped. Yeah, honestly, we can just chill. I'm gonna keep farming. Can we chill? I think we should be fine though. Yeah, we're gonna leak a little bit here, but that's okay. Just gonna build up another one. Okay, we're not even gonna leak. So that's one tier done. And then the trick is, after you finish one tier, you want to sell your dudes so you can get right back to farming. Because that's how important farming is. You're not gonna be able to beat the later rounds if you don't save up and farm. So the way that I beat the Dreadbloon is gonna be different than how you handle, let's say, Bloonarius. Because Bloonarius spits out a bunch of bloons after it pops. So what you're going to need is this guy to clean up those bombs. That's essentially the trick. And for the Lich, you're gonna want also the bomb shooter, but you want the mob assassin to kind of help with the little chain mobs that spawn. And then instead of going for the top path farms, you want to go for marketplaces because these give lives. And the Lich drains lives, so you're going to want to have some extra in there. And then for Vortex, you want to be using Sticky Bomb will work for the first tier, but in general for Vortex you want to use longer range towers because the Vortex stun will cripple anyone kind of close to it. For Phase, it's pretty much the same thing as well. Make sure you're using camo targeting towers, but the Ninja is one of them, so yeah, the Ninja is kind of just strong in general for this. For the first tier, the Sticky Bomb will do, but starting in the second tier, actually, I should have done this earlier. I should have sold that village way earlier to accelerate the farming, because the sooner you can get to farming, better off you're going to be. So for the second tier, what we're going to do is a MAD. We should be able to have enough money for it, and if not, I will be selling some farms. Selling, you can't be afraid of it. It's, look how much money is stored in here that we straight up wouldn't be able to beat without. So let's put that same setup back up, and yeah, this same setup, I'll give this guy, should be good enough. Yeah, you can tell the MAD it does work. You can notice the military layer goes down a lot slower, but again, we're going to need to rely on everything else that we have to kind of carry us through this portion. Not going to worry too much about leaking a few lives. As soon as this goes down, we are back to scheduled programming. Okay. I'm going to actually try to multitask here and get back on my farms. Oh, make sure to use that ability. And then as soon as this is done, which is any second now. Okay, immediately sell. Go right back to farm. And I am in no way playing this optimally. I just didn't want to bother with grinding too hard for the achievement. So this is an easy map on an easy difficulty. So there are a lot more optimizations you can make. But again, I'm kind of just trying to play it casual. So this is more of like a general guideline for everyone. So this kind of strategy will work where your tier 2 is MAD carried, tier 3 is a combination of the MAD plus some other sources of damage, and then after tier 3 is where you go into paragons. So that's why farming right before it is so paramount. Look how much money I have, I can do whatever I want. So this should be pretty good. Once the primary layer goes down, we'll be able to be doing even more damage, so I'm not too worried about this, because I think the main source of damage right now is, oh yeah, we're gonna be all set. Light work. So now we have our full damage, going crazy at it. There we go. It's that easy. So right away, we're gonna sell things that we don't necessarily need, except we're actually doing really good. So instead, what I'm gonna do is start working towards getting pops for the Dart Paragon. I'll just get it now. It's not a big deal. Go ahead. 62 is gonna be more than enough. So, yep, this should be able to kill it. I'll get an MAD, why not? This guy does pretty good. And then as soon as this primary layer is down, we'll see the power of the Paragon and how destructive it is. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, it's not even close. Okay, that's that. Review. You have to be smart with the farming. Grind and be very greedy about it early on. Tier 1, Sticky Bomb. Tier 2, MAD. Tier 3, usually you can go for a cheap Dart Paragon. If you can't get that, MAD plus a lot of support. And you should definitely get a Paragon for Tier 4. And so usually the hardest part of bosses is the tier 2 to 3 range, because after you've farmed enough and snowballed enough, once you get the paragons, you should be chilling. Sell your defending towers immediately after killing the boss, so you can go back right into farming. Place down a lot of the same towers if you want to get a high degree paragon. And the boss specific towers to use is the cluster bombs for balloon areas for cleanup. Remember to not use alchemists or overclock for lich, and use the sticky bomb Moab assassin combo for the excess Moab spawned. Make sure to farm with marketplaces for lich. And for Vortex, try to mainly use military towers to stay afar so you miss the stun. Elite Defender is a great option. For phase, make sure to use a bunch of camo detecting towers such as the Sticky Bomb or MAD. And then Dreadbloon is what you're seeing right now. So, okay. So, again, you have to be very friendly and comfortable with selling your towers, because there's really no harm in selling, because we know that after this, the game is over. So, now we create 43. It's not even the best, but it'll do. There we go. That's the last round, and then as long as you have one paragon as long as you have paragons that are not the same type, you're gonna be all set. Like, look at this. As soon as this breaks down, we'll drop the bomb, and then oh yeah, that was an insta-kill. Jesus Christ. Quite an easy victory, if I say so myself. So I think I'm just missing phase. Quickly just hit up that last one, and yeah. Alright, here's phase. Phase 1. Phase 1 of phase. Demolishing with some sticky bomb ninjas. These guys are just too good. So phase does do that little scary shift forward, but it's no big deal with the sticky bomb. 100% uptime. Yeah, not a sweat. So yep, just like usual, sell the shit you're not using to accelerate farming. It's that easy. Well, at least on easy mode, it's pretty easy. Alright, here's phase 2. Again, same formula. MAD. MAD is too good. It's too free. Like, why stress over elite when you can just play the easy mode? We're hunting for achievements, and if you're ever not satisfied with my laid back guides or whatever, go watch the actual guides for the challenges. I could not care less. I'm just trying to finish these fucking achievements. What is this, phase 3? I just put down a shit ton of ninjas. It's that easy. Alright, let's put up this guy and watch him get deleted. Jesus. Wow, last round, right? Actually, let's sell all this. Wait. 69. Nice. Holy. No chance. Quite satisfying to see the health bar go down that fast. Bang. There we go. Easy money. That is the boss off the list. Get another secret balloon modifier. Yeah, turn those are pretty fun. That is it. Only the fucking grindy ones left. Great.